On this Boots on the Ground, I get a chance to walk the warehouses of Obtainium and Idaho Surplus Auction with John Schiff. It's interesting to see the infrastructure that goes into making these businesses work. Check it out. All right, we're here for our Boots on the Ground portion. Got Flick here, your trusty companion. This is where the magic happens, huh?
Yeah, magic. That's right. Yeah. Well, this is where stuff gets done, if you want to call it that.
Okay.
And yeah, so we moved in here 2003, I believe.
Okay.
And located in beautiful Garden City, and it's been a great setup for us. And our business is such that we're always getting different odd items, odd sizes, different things that having a lot of just space to spread out and triage stuff and to throw stuff into scrap bins and give them to you is awesome. So we try to, so it's
and
nice
even
to
when
be
you're
able to spread
doing
out.
big cleanups, we'll bring the bigger container out for you.
Yeah. Well,
And ideally, though, the less scrap that goes in there, the better for you.
Yeah. But we're going to do another. We like to do a big clean out a few times a year and keep us efficient. And we just got a semi load in here last week before. And we'll probably have a couple more semi loads here in a few weeks.
So this is a perfect example. Like, this is something. It was lot 14. Got your name on it. You obviously won it. You bought this on auction, I assume.
Right? Yeah. Well,
is this that? And what's in it?
This is Helix.
Yep, that's what it looked like. Which is used
waveguide antennas.
Yeah,
stuff.
Which is used. A lot of the cell phone tower guys use this stuff, right? Yeah, we see a lot of this in scrap.
Okay.
The scrap level now.
Yeah. So we got a bunch of it.
But it looks brand new.
It's brand new, never been deployed.
So walk me through like how this lot would go. Like, how would you move this?
So this one will be offered on our local auction.
Okay.
And so there's a couple options depending on how much it will sell for. Somebody will redeploy it or deploy it.
Okay.
Or scrap it out. There's a fair amount of copper if you want to put some elbow grease in it.
Yeah, if it's the copper one, it's got a good it's got a good recovery. Like, you don't even have to strip it.
Oh, really?
Like, you would get a decent return on it.
Well, you have that foam core in there. Is that?
It's still 55 to 60% copper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we've done the breakdown, we've done the research, and
right
to save you time, we'll pay you off the percentage of it. I mean, that's just how we do it on our copper side.
Oh man, good to know. Because I was.
But hopefully you get to sell it for a lot more than scrap value.
Here you go.
So this telephone booth right here, I've seen that.
Oh yeah, well yeah. One of my projects is I'm going to put a solar panel in it and make it basically an oversized nightlight and put it to where somebody, people can see it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So that's your project. I've seen it for a long time.
Well, that's my last one.
You've had more than one.
Got like 4 of them at one time from the Nevada test site.
Oh, okay.
And you can still see the caked on dirt and everything from that. And we sold one to somebody doing an off-Broadway show. It had a Superman theme to it. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
Our equipment goes everywhere. We the technology gets used, but some of the really old stuff gets used in like film and television production and big corporate shows. So we've supplied old printers to for the film Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, okay.
Breaking Bad, they needed something in their laboratory, some background minutia.
So some of your stuff went to Breaking Bad?
Yeah, so the set designer
I never
bought
knew
some
that,
of that.
because that is my all-time favorite show. So that's awesome.
So so being, I was in the biz at one time, somehow my name gets knocked around and I get a call. And it's like, it's usually somebody doing set dressing or design. They say, hey, I need this. And it's like, oh, cool, let me go see.
That's awesome.
So yeah. So that's the sexy part of it. So this is inventory that has sold or is being offered on our auction site, and we get it all staged here, and just all sorts of different stuff. And
So this is the spot where, like, these towers right here. I noticed these.
yeah, we got those
Those
listed.
are up there right now.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
this is where it's ready. If someone wins it, then you'll ship it to them.
Yeah, if they want it shipped, but most of our customers so far just come up and pick it up locally.
So most of your customers are local still. They're coming to
Yeah,
get it.
yeah, we have a few that drive in from out of town,
Mm-hmm.
and even from like Utah and Oregon. So, but the majority of them are here in local.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. Well, let's go over to the other warehouse here. So
Okay.
this is kind of the auction part of it, and I'll give you a quick whoop. Watch! Whoa, good one. You didn't hit the celebrity foot catcher there. Yeah. So.
That copper is probably a good item to move right now.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've been meaning to bring that in.
Yeah.
Flack, come on, buddy. Neighbor's got feral cats, so he likes to patrol. So this is kind of a little bit backwards. This is where once something, our main business is sales via the internet. And so we ship worldwide, both freight and non-freight items. And this is basically where things come in and get staged, prepped for freight, or this is our packing table. We box things up and out they go. UPS or mail or whatnot.
I see you got all your boxes, your different sizes here.
Yeah, we do a fair amount of volume. So
And you use UPS, you said?
We use UPS.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of disheartening because when we started the business, we started working with FedEx Ground because they gave us killer rates, and they were brand new. That's how long I've been doing this.
Yeah.
And they wanted customers. And so we went with them, we're loyal and everything else like that, but they just kept jacking up the rates. And then I got to this one point to where UPS was cheaper, which was just kind of a head scratcher. And so we had to jump ship.
Yeah, you had to make the... so this is where you ship those products from. Where's kind of your intake area? Is that kind of here too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
you roll that door up.
Yeah,
here.
So that's when you occupy space. That's usually, the whole one of the pitfalls of it is you kind of take what you want. In a perfect world, you'd come in one bay and work your way through and go out the back or the front or whatever. And we don't have that luxury here, so everything comes in, gets dealt with, triaged, listed, auctioned, whatever, and then goes back out.
Okay, cool. What's back here?
Come on in here. And this is real messy, so please shoot around it. Yeah. So
you got a few workstations scattered throughout here. What are your people doing on here?
So this is kind of our bullpen to where our people come in and we basically take product and evaluate it. And kind of part of the triage process is determine if it has value, how much, what you want to invest in as far as refurbishment and cleaning and evaluation, and then building listings for it to go up on the internet. And we got a little work bench there and eclectic tools and parts and stuff.
And they'll go post it. Are you doing the posting to like eBay and Amazon, or you got your team helping with that?
So the team mainly does most of that. And so we still sell a lot on eBay. We have 2 different websites, e-commerce websites that are ours. And then we have a whole complete product line of some specialized lab consumables that we sell on Amazon.
Okay.
So that is kind of outside of this, and it was a business I kind of developed when Amazon was really starting to get into the business, industrial, and laboratory
Okay.
fields. They chased me for a long time, and what we found was this consumable we had sold okay, but what we found with Amazon is they want new product and they want consistency and they want certain, they have certain levels of service that you need to provide product for. And what we found was we were shipping faster than them. Our product was getting out, and
So you were beating Amazon?
yeah, and we were getting
That's impressive.
We were getting frustrated because we try to get everything out the door the same day. And so when we would do their FBA, that's fine for the small stuff, but our big
What's FBA?
fulfillment by Amazon. So there's two
Okay.
ways you can sell on Amazon. You can ship it, they sell it, you can ship it out of your warehouse and do the fulfillment, or you can use FBA, which basically you send the product to their warehouse, they warehouse it, charge you a little fee, and then when it sells it, they ship it.
That's probably what most people do. 'Cause
Yeah, it's a really good opportunity for somebody to test the waters with their product.
So that FBA then, that new warehouse that's in Nampa, would that warehouse do something like that? Just
I believe so.
so,
yeah.
so if you wanted to, you could ship all your stuff FBA to there,
Well,
and then they'll ship it out for you?
in theory, yes, but basically what it works to is they have some kind of algorithm based on your sales, and they'll say send some here, send some to Kentucky,
Oh,
Vegas,
okay. So they'll
Stockton.
hit their hubs. That way they can fulfill their quick shipping aspects.
Perfect, yeah. So what we did is when we refined the process down, we found that they're very very attractive when you use the FBA program, and so we just kind of just scrapped our own shipping here because this business is really high touch to where you send something to a client, you want to make sure that they're taken care of. It's a business.
Yeah.
Sometimes a machine is down. We have to FedEx something over to them overnight, and since a lot of our equipment or a lot of our inventory products are older, so it's kind of legacy, it's really important to get it to the customer. And unfortunately, eBay and Amazon will get in the way of that. You need to communicate with the customer, you need to take care of them, you need to do that, and sometimes, there's too many filters in those organizations to allow us to do what we do.
Do you think Amazon has helped your business or hurt your business?
It has helped our business in the fact that we've been able to develop another income stream or sales channel through it. But we aren't, due to the nature of our product and our model, we aren't susceptible to the, how they just kind of swallow moms and pop stores up. And
that's where I was going with that. Because, like, for instance, Sunday I was setting up a home office. So I needed a monitor, I needed like a laptop stand. I ordered like all this stuff for under $200.
Yeah.
And it showed up within 12 hours.
Yeah.
And that's like, it showed up the next morning. Like, and that's like mind-boggling to me that that's even possible.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of crazy how they got it all figured out. They're really good at what they do.
Yeah.
And being rewarded for it. That's why Bezos is so rich. But we use them for like replacement parts, like batteries, lead acid batteries, and stuff that's heavy. And the prices are such that, unfortunately, it's cheaper than me running down or sending a guy down to go pick it up locally. And so that's our dirty little secret on that.
Same here. Like, I've even bought, we have a really old RV that has outdated tires.
Yeah.
I can buy the tires for cheap on Amazon.
Yeah.
But if I bought it around here,
Yeah.
I'd be spending triple.
Yeah.
Like it's like some things like are awesome on there, but I suspect that it does hurt some of those mom and pop shops, you know.
It hurts some of the mom and pop shops. Plus, you get what you pay for too. So there's anytime we have something where we require any type of support, or there might be an issue with a warranty, we'll try to buy it local, or
Yeah.
or Costco. Hate to
Yeah.
say it, or
No,
Costco.
no, I
'Cause,
love
with
Costco.
the
I love going to Costco.
liberal return policy.
Yeah.
And so sometimes we'll have something and say, well, you know, I don't.
Costco's return policy is insane. Like,
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
return
and-
stuff a year later. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah. Well, haven't quite done that, but
Yeah.
I did take a camera back after about 6 months. You know, it just stopped working. It was nice, expensive Canon.
So my wife worked there for 13 years, and one of my favorite stories was she was working the return desk, and someone bought a raft to float the river in, and they just obviously bought it just for one day and planned on returning it.
Oh,
They dragged
man.
it in, and it had a bunch of Coors Light cans in it everywhere,
Oh,
and they
jeez.
just dragged it in. And she's like, "We had to return
had to
it, you know,
return
but
it.
that's like the rules, you
Yeah.
know." And
Yeah.
so I do think some people abuse that, but at the end of the day, like, just as a company as a whole, if you're willing to eat a little, like, you can be really, really successful too.
Well,
you know.
Yeah, and it's you know, they're not doing anything new. That's basically, you know, Nordstrom and was it Land's End? But Nordstrom is the famous one for that,
Okay.
where they had they have stories where they've taken in product that's not even theirs. I think
Yeah.
it's like tires or something. But the whole thing is, here we are talking about Nordstrom's.
Yeah, you
and
get them in the
Costco.
door. You
And
get
it's-
them in.
It's such brain dead simple marketing to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, so another thing what we do, and Amazon is just now starting to do this, and eBay a little bit, but we've done this for quite a while, is if there's a customer service issue with one of our products, a lot of times at a certain threshold, we'll just say, sorry about that, we dropped the ball, we got off on the wrong foot or something. Here's your money back, and keep the part. Because, and it's just what you do.
Yeah, that goes.
Take care of the customer.
That goes a
and
long way.
Move forward. Yeah, everybody wins because
And then they'll tell everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and that's when the right situation comes up for us, we always do that too.
Yeah.
When we drop the ball, or when we realize we made an error on a ticket where the customer should have got paid more, we'll always call them.
Yeah.
And that's been, it's the right thing to do, but B, they're always so shocked.
Yeah.
That, like, we'll be like, hey, we forgot you had 2 old car batteries. We forgot you had them, so I owe you $20. You know?
That's exactly.
I can ship you a check, or if you want, come down anytime. I got $20 waiting for you.
Man,
and like that,
that's
like
awesome.
It's like you said, it's simple, but there's a lot of companies that don't do it. You know?
And people in businesses take that stuff personally, and you're going to have a certain amount of people who game that. Get over it. Just factor that in. But the other thing is, culture-wise, you got to think that, okay, so you have a customer service issue. Now the meter drops, and you're spending money, i.e., company resources to deal with the issue. And so what are you going to do? You're going to spend more money to make a point on a $2 or $20 item or whatever it is? No, we're just going to cut them loose. And there you go.
You gotta pick your battles. You gotta pick them.
Definitely.
So, can we go in there?
Yeah, let's go over
I
here.
Love your.
Yeah, so this is our tabletop.
Yeah.
And nothing sexy, just real neutral diamond plate there, and a background that I painted years ago. And basically, I take a product, and you're ready to go.
Gotcha.
Got kind of a 3-point lighting system going there, lack of space.
Well, you helped me with some photos for that
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah.
So, and that turned out really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And it's just, we found like this whole system is very neutral and works, works period. And if you need to cut it out and throw it against white, you know, you can do that. But it's just kind of geared so we can, you know, get really high quality photos and a lot of them and then move on. So you see how easy it is. And this is just an old drafting table. And the reason why I think it's really cool is,
got a foot pedal.
yeah, you can raise and lower it.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah, I've had that ever since day one. This has been with us ever since day one.
Where do you
since
put your
wonderful.
camera?
So, camera would just handhold it.
You hand it, like, and you.
Yeah.
cool.
So basically, all we use now are iPhones,
Yeah.
iPods.
That's where everything's going.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like the cameras on some of them are amazing.
Yeah. It's amazing. Plus, you think about how the lensing system's set up. It's for like selfies and people shots and stuff.
Yeah.
Works really well. So here you are. Boom.
Yep.
So we've used older cameras. God, I don't even have one out anymore. So we had some really nice Canons and Sonys and Fujis that we've used over the years. And we've spent a lot of money up front on photography, but we just found at the end of the day, you need something that you can shoot fast and a lot of pictures and, you know, get details such as data plates, and if there are blemishes or whatnot, you got to be able to show warts and all. So I just found that the phones do it really well. And if you've got like so I have a 12 that I shoot with, you got great software. You got Lightroom, you can use, you know, so I use Lightroom to, you know, crop, batch, and upload to our server.
Is that an Adobe item? Yeah.
And I think it's free. I think
Yeah.
the one version for your camera is free, and it's just dead simple, fast. We used to write Photoshop actions to process and stuff in the olden days, and you know, since we've gone, you know, this Apple system just has gotten so good that
It's hard to beat it.
it's really hard to beat it, and you shouldn't try.
Yeah.
You know, pick your battles, as you said earlier. Yeah, and that's just one that we don't, you know, that I don't really want to, you know, mess with anymore after doing it so many years. Because we'll shoot, you know, our old digital cameras, we would wear them out. We would shoot tens of thousands, if not more, images, and we'd wear the cameras out. You know, the little viewfinders and the focusing motors would go out on them. And so, you know, that's how we just take a lot of pictures. So
Cool.
yeah, it works really well. All that stuff being solid state. So yeah, so that's about all we have.
Well, I love it. Thanks for showing us around today. And yeah, I'm excited to share this with everybody.
Okay, great. Yeah, well, if you can, you know, hide the mess.
No, I love the mess.
Some of that. Oh man. Well, yeah. Some of it's been there a while. Yeah.
It's real. I like it.
It is real, and a lot of it's found and you know, discovered, and we try to keep as much of it going as possible. This is our little scrap bin here that will get triaged out to the bigger ones. But yeah, and yeah, so yeah,
Cool.
that's basically what we got. Let's see what else. I think that's it, man. It's pretty simple.
Well, I'll shake your hand.
Sure,
Thank
you
you, sir.
bet. Yeah.